3, 2, 1, go.
There's no place to escape to.
This is the last street.
On the left. That's when the cannibalism started.
What was that?
Welcome to the last stream on the left, everyone. I am Ben Kissel, Marcus Parks, and look who it is.
Forget about it. I'm here in New York. I'm live streaming here. Don't you get in my way. I'm live streaming here.
New York has changed you.
New York. No, man, I'll go get some gabagool. I need to get some mozzarella. New York. Come on.
Have a little fun with mozzarella. Webby nominated.
Webby
nominated.
We're about to clinch a Webby.
We're getting there.
Clinch it.
And
You know what they do? But I did tell Marcus this off air. Any trophy goes inside me.
We will at least dip it in.
Dip it in, and then I say I'm the winner.
Guys, just know for a fact, okay? It seems like we're way far out in front right now of that voting right now. Check out webbyawards.com. Titties, can you flash that graphic on with the URL up there?
Webbies.
Wait, let him do it.
Well, because it's funny. It would be nice if you win a little duck.
Can you put it up there?
You don't win a duck, it's a large spiral. It's about this tall.
Whatever it is, it's something that is validated. It is something that fills the hole within. All that matters are rewards.
No, that's
all right?
not to us.
No, that is not. Actually, that is sort of fine. But listen to this. All right, yes, we're far ahead in the polls right now, but they will take it away from us.
They will attempt to.
They will definitely take it away from us.
2004. Look no further to what they did in Ohio to John Kerry. There will be a vote flip. Mark my words.
They made your text really small though on the Hollywood Reporter.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
That's fine.
Yes, they did.
That's okay.
Pedophile since,
That's okay.
what was it, 1910, the Hollywood Reporter.
That's brave of them.
As a matter of fact, I got into an argument with somebody on Twitter who worked at the Hollywood Reporter, and I wouldn't be surprised if that was his beat, because he defended the pedophile who launched NSYNC. And what was it?
Lou Pearlman.
Lou Pearlman. Rest in peace. He said, "Rest in peace, Lou Pearlman, a complex man." He's a pedophile.
Yeah. He's more like rest in a bag of penises.
Webby nominated.
Webby nominated. And it's good enough to just be nominated, but guess what? When it comes down to it, we're not good enough to just be nominated. You know what I mean?
Don't know what that means.
We're too good to win.
We're too good to win.
We are better than the winners.
They want to take it away from us because they know for a fact that when I get it, I'm going to march down Metropolitan Avenue here in New York City. And I'm going to say, hey, you fucking bums, look at what I am now. You're nothing. And I'm going to go over there, but I'm still going to give him a $100 bill. I'm going to be like, get out of here, you little slut. You slutty old homeless man. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't like that. I'm going to fix up Brooklyn for you when I am Brooklyn Borough President. I'm going to fix it up.
Fix it up.
Fix it up.
Like Goebbels did it? Like your grandfather did it? His best
Goebbels? Leave it alone. Good God almighty.
It is pronounced Goebbels.
I don't care how it's pronounced. It's pronounced bad person.
I am both the best thing that your campaign could have and your ultimate liability.
I agree with that.
I'm the X Factor.
X Factor. All right. Well, let's see. Well, I guess let's do a video, because I'm not sure if our person that's taking the phone calls is with us right now.
Hey, Titties, are you on the chat?
I could be.
Maybe go on the chat because I can't see it from here.
All right, so let's do our first video, Marcus. Now, what's this one all about?
This one is about one of the cutest darn dogs in the whole world. His name is Pig Dog.
Pig Dog!
Oh, Pig Dog. Yes.
And that's what the doctor actually called Ed Larson when he was
Kim Dillenbeck walking her dog named Pig. Pig was born with severe deformities and is missing about 7 inches of her spine, making her quite easy to name.
No, he's like, I know the nuclear codes. I'm Pig Dog.
Who wants to go play?
The friendly pooch walks kind of like a gorilla, with its high-shouldered gait and hops like a frog to stand up. And with no neck, Pig spins her whole body around just to see what's beside her.
Right here is the
Why
neck.
can't
There's a lot of fusion there, but the whole clinic loves her. You know, she comes in and she's a rock star here. We had no idea she was a rock star.
She's not a rock star.
Well,
Tens
she's in
of
prison.
thousands
It's a dog, and
watch
she's
internet
deformed in a
videos
massive
of
pain.
Pig online.
It's different.
4,000 likes.
She
I have
runs
sketches
around,
with
she
less views
plays.
than that.
Only thing with
For good
pigs, she
reason.
has respiratory issues, so when she's running around, she gets a little more
She looks
tired
like
than
she's the Wile E.
most
Coyote and
dogs.
got a fucking anvil drop.
And pigs
In the
sometimes
future,
loses her
this-
balance.
Oh god, that's not. It's not supposed
Overall,
to be able
though,
to.
Pig is
Dogs
in great
just shouldn't
shape
flip
for
over
the
like
shape
that.
she is in.
God, I love pig
Salim
dogs.
Saeed, Associated Press.
Although, you know what I don't like? The way they clip the tail. I always say God gave them a tail for a reason, and you shouldn't clip it.
But guess what? Dogs are our slaves. We can do
we are
whatever we want to them. We can modify them in any way that we want. They just get food. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying when it comes down to it, the dog is our property, and you take the dog. And you could you could super glue a helmet to it if you want to.
Dogs like to wear helmets. You just put it on it.
Travis, can you get us a picture of a dog with a helmet on it? Like, can we test this hypothesis of how much dogs love helmets?
I don't think dogs love helmets.
Dogs do love helmets.
I wouldn't say straight up they love helmets.
My brother, who recently lost a dog, Travis. When you're done with that, can you find Breakfast at Tiffany's Sissy?
Oh wait, look.
All right, Travis, show the dog with the helmet.
Tell me, did you see pictures of this dog in your grandfather's basement when you were burning all the documents?
That's funny. Thank you. Well, we shredded documents now for financial reasons. A whole other thing. Technically, your father was the closest thing to a Nazi.
My father was Polish. We are the first ever black people.
A Polish police officer who would blast music into the urban areas of Brooklyn.
Webby Award nominated.
Webby Award nominated.
About to clinch the popular vote of the People's Choice Award.
We are the people's choice. That is for sure.
All my ancestors are cowboys. Our hands are clean.
You know who else was
So
the
your
people's...
hands are technically filthy because all your ancestors are cowboys.
You know who else was the People's Choice? Hillary Clinton. She was indicated in with 34 bodies, 34 murders.
Not bad.
Including Vince Foster.
Vince
Have we
Foster.
forgotten about Vince
Follow
Foster?
the paper trail.
Follow the money.
People's Choice winner.
Webby nominees. Yes, if you can find Sissy. Sissy was dressed as Breakfast at Tiffany's one summer for a big award show. She has since passed away.
You can't.
My brother's dog.
That's
Great dog.
oh, what happened? Suicide?
No. They didn't let her have a gun. She did want it.
What kind of
kidney failure?
Damn, what was it doing? Was it drinking a lot or?
I don't know.
Dogs just die.
That's a
There
dog
it is.
dress.
That's Sissy Breakfast at Tiffany's,
That
and
is
Don
really
Nunez
cute.
made that. Very successful.
It looks
person.
like somebody who does bestiality would just take the top of that and be really happy with sticking his dick in there.
Oh my goodness, leave Sissy alone. She's passed on. Good, and not because they overfed her either.
Well, that's my family.
Yes.
That dog lived like a king for 3.5 years.
Like King Ralph.
That dog could not just handle my mom's shit. And if you can't handle the heat, then you die because your throat cannot handle the fat around your throat.
Couldn't even walk into the kitchen. But that is a problem with a lot of dogs, specifically if the Westminster breeds them, they get too much throat fat because they bred them now so small. I don't know who had all the who decided what was a hot dog and not a hot dog. And I'm not talking about the sandwich.
A duke that was
Is it a
fucking
sandwich?
dogs. The Duke of Westminster is like, I can't possibly fuck this dog. Its throat is too thin. Make it thicker. Make it thicker.
Webby nominated.
Webby nominated.
Webby nominated. All right, let's go to a phone call.
Phone call.
I think he can hear us. Phone
Phone
call.
call.
Unless we have to do this.
Joe, we need a phone
There's
call.
always something going on here.
Hello, you're with Last Stream on the Left. How are you? Last Stream on the Left. How are you? Last Stream on the Left. How are you? We can see
He did the
him.
phone call.
Give us the phone call.
He did the phone
We need
call.
a phone call.
Look at me, I'm a businessman.
Multiple-
Buy, sell. Buy, sell.
Says no.
No phone calls.
No choke.
Unbelievable. He's
Damn.
dropping the ball on the phone calls, but that's okay.
Yeah, he's a regular O.J. Simpson on his way to jail dropping the ball.
All right. Now, I don't know if he went to jail with the football or not, but either way, I say take it away from him.
I'm on 1 hour of sleep.
Yes.
I'm on 1 hour of sleep. I've already had 3 beers. I had a 5-hour energy drink and a granola bar.
All
we got
right,
a phone
we got a
call.
phone call. Let's go to it.
You're with Last Stream on the Left. How are you?
You know, the Webby Awards, the
do they
Webby
mean to you?
Awards season, it's all
Yeah.
about peaks and valleys.
Yeah.
Right.
And, when we first got the word that we were nominated,
The strongly worded email being like, how?
Well, the first thing I actually felt was panic.
Yeah.
Because it was like, oh God, all the eyeballs are now going to be on this of people from wonderful brands such as Midol and wonderful brands such as Nestle Chocolate Mix.
You know what I've been wearing a lot of? Nikes.
And me too. That's funny to say.
Are you?
If you'll notice, I drink on every single live stream on the left. I enjoy the sweet, sugary taste of Iron Brew.
Iron Brew is not one of the brands
best
featured
cola.
on the Webby Awards.
Looks like I'm gonna have to check Twitter on my iPhone 7.
Hear that, Steve Jobs? Hope your bones aren't rattling too hard in that fucking coffin of yours. Should have went to a doctor instead of going to a Chinese food restaurant owner.
Okay, let's see. Nick Koteski says the audio of your stream is way off from the video. Can Titties fix it? Webby nominated.
Webby nominated. It's about
Webby
we
nominated.
get comments, we take it to the fucking tech people. They make the changes that needed to be made in order to bring you the Webby nominated content that you have been used to up until this point.
That's right. Tyler says, please fix the audio. It's a good 3 seconds behind. I'm gonna have a stroke.
Webby nominated. Webby nominated. Again, we're still managed to be completely entertaining, even within that very difficult to handle 3-second delay that is currently happening.
We actually have to have a 3-second delay just in case Henry says something nice.
No. I have never said a racial slur while being recorded.
Absolutely untrue. And thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome. That is why I'm here.
I don't do anything bad. I'm a good boy.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, Michigan Craig says, love the shirt. I assume he's talking to me because it's at me. With all the strife caused by the Trump administration, could John Titter's predicted civil war becoming true?
What are you fucking talking
People
about?
are too lazy to fight.
John Titor.
Yeah,
John Titor. They did the...
No, John Titter.
John Titter.
Yeah, John Titter. Yeah, that was my nephew or my cousin's nickname when he was a kid. We called him Titters.
Well, that's because you're a garbage family that live in a cactus.
His father did a lot of good when he was burning down the houses. But apparently that was for the greater good.
That was for the greater good. Allie Kryn, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Thank you for
birthday.
your service.
She came to town. She's seen us in Portland.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's watch another dog video.
We gotta watch a fucking video, I guess.
Please.
I hope that the delay doesn't make you bleed out of your fucking eyeballs.
That's a pig.
That
That's a
is a
chicken.
pig.
Oh,
That's a chicken.
That's a-
Where's the dog?
I wish the turtles had different feet.
You know what? I would redo all the turtles if I could. I'd make the meat. I would make the meat more
my God,
accessible.
but there he is, the star of the show.
People, you always get quasi. But if you're not an animal person, I've had.
Did you just look up deformed dogs on
I
YouTube?
looked up big dog. I literally YouTube big dog.
I hope that the Miami Dolphins go to the Super Bowl this year.
It is, Eddie. He's pensive and he's focused.
Type of person.
Oh, God,
man.
Look at that.
These dogs are in extreme pain. Technically, this
they're
dog
not.
should be put to sleep.
Not in pain. He's so happy.
No, they're not
I
in
don't think
pain.
he's struggling to sit down.
No, he's sitting down.
Is that a man or a woman?
Well, that is a zookeeper, and they know no gender.
No gender.
No gender. All animal love.
So, you know,
That's a man.
That could be a woman. Oh, but look at it.
It's an incredible amount of
I
pain.
don't
not
see
at
the
all.
pain
Look at
in
how
its eyes.
the smile.
It's just breathing. That's not a smile. A dog smiles in its eyes.
Oh, what a great guard dog.
They just said there's nothing in the world that she would
Yeah,
hurt.
but it was just scared. And also the cameraman was
That's
pretty
not
off.
that's not a
is
ferocious dog.
You break into somebody's house, you're trying to steal their TV, and next thing you know, an alien comes through the door?
Unfortunately, and it's sad to say, I know for a fact I could snap that dog's neck with my feet.
There is no
I could kick it to death.
It's like Brock Lesnar. There's no neck. It's the Rock. There's
Shortened
nothing there.
vertebrae. He has a very shortened vertebrae. That's what was going on with those dogs. They're missing like 7 vertebrae or something like that.
Honestly, though, does that make them stronger or weaker?
Stronger.
I think you're just saying that.
Webby
Weaker.
nominated.
Webby nominated makes it correct.
All right. Let's see here. Let's say Sasquatch breaks into your home and is eating all your snacks. What do you do? Let him have it.
You say, you don't exist, and then it disappears.
And you'll be happy to know this, Henry. Cole Mix, she agrees that you're a good boy, which is a disgusting sentence for me to say.
I am a good boy. I'm a good, sweet, tight boy that does nothing but laugh and want the best from everyone.
That is correct. I do believe that you do want people to laugh.
I do want people to laugh. I do sort of believe that all society must be burnt down in order to start over and do it again the right way? Yes, I do.
Don't burn it down.
But
don't burn it down.
I'm not all for it. I'm just saying, as a man that mostly sits and yells at an empty apartment, that's a good plan to me.
Mark McNabb writes, when you become Brooklyn Borough President, would you still do Last Podcast on the Left, Kissel for Brooklyn Borough President? And yes, I would. And I did let Marcus and Henry know they will be the mouthpiece for the administration.
I do not agree with that whatsoever. Ben told me that Cave Comedy Radio would become the mouthpiece of the Ben Kissel Brooklyn Borough President administration, and I told him that he needed to back up on that statement a couple of feet.
Am I the
and
Steve
we need
Bannon?
to discuss
You
this.
are the Steve Bannon. Marcus could be the Sean Hannity if he would buy in.
The Sean Hannity.
I'm buying
I don't want to be the Sean
Be the Rachel
Hannity.
Maddow.
Look at
I don't
how
want to be the Rachel Maddow
Look
either.
at how
the
they
Marcus
live.
Parks.
They live in beautiful penthouses.
Beautiful.
Get with the program.
That's
where your bread is buttered.
Buy in.
I'm not going to be living in a penthouse because I'm the mouthpiece of the Brooklyn Borough
Your
President.
bread is buttered on one side. You need to flip it to the side that it is buttered.
He's not even going to get my rent lowered.
Interesting. That is true.
My
That is
God.
actually, he will not do any good for
I
society.
actually could do that. I have a policy for that. Rent stabilize, tax stabilize the landlords so that they don't have to raise the rent, but that's a whole nother conversation for a different
You're
podcast.
literally just going to be yelling at a bunch of people being like, I want hot dogs for everyone. And you're going to be going to like Brooklyn town halls where just people showing me like, why can't I take the cyclone to work? President Jenkins, so can I take the cyclone to work?
Why am I going to change my voice to be like Ed Koch's?
No, I mean those are your constituents.
Oh,
the people that show
great
up to
people.
the town halls.
Great people who I love.
Can we get a phone call?
In a couple minutes.
In a couple of minutes. Did we get the delay worked out?
Yes.
Titties did fix it, yes.
Wonderful.
To Nick Downton. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, Titties.
Thank you
Hey,
very much.
how's the chat going, Titties?
It says Henry's rant was sadly relatable.
Sadly,
You're welcome.
Gotcha.
You're welcome, Webby nominated.
The faux news. That one's for Ben, I think.
Okay,
Faux
thank you very
news.
much. I'll be on Kennedy tomorrow. Fox Business.
Man, Kennedy was so hot.
Somebody asked, what is the most homoerotic sports position?
Oh, center.
center.
That is
Yeah, easily.
Or catcher, but that's actually
No, catcher's a man alone squatting next to. It's more like a gold pan.
Wait, hold on. Can you just regurgitate the words you just said?
A catcher's like a gold. It's more of a loner.
A man squatting alone.
Yeah, he's squatting alone, looking for gold, panning for gold, going where a center, it's got his hands, it's his balls are just fucking mashed by that quarterback.
Yeah, you got to tickle up.
Oh, I know.
I mean, and in fact, you can give signals to the center through the grundle.
I'd be like, hey, why? Sequence why fucking code numbers on the fucking between my ticket.
Yes, I was a center for a little while, and our high school quarterback kept on being like, "My father's an alcoholic. My home life isn't really nice."
Stop doing Morse code on my nuts.
Okay.
I don't need your fucking your sob story here. Also, you're making me hard.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Did you ever accidentally get hard while wrestling?
No, I never did. I was too focused on beating my opponent and the art. But I did have. There was a 103-pounder and a 112-pounder who oftentimes had to wrestle girls. And they would very commonly get aroused on the mat. And one of my, as a matter of fact, if you want to YouTube high school wrestler boners, that's also very funny.
Absolutely not.
And it's interesting.
He sent me these before. Let's show it on the stream.
No,
Like,
I didn't say show it on the stream.
It's a 16-year-old boy with a fucking heart on.
No, I know.
no, it wasn't on the stream. You wanted to show it at the live shows. You wanted to show it at the live shows.
He's fucking
Oh my God. No. It's just embarrassing. Let's do a phone call.
not just embarrassing.
I'm not Brooklyn Borough President. Webby nominated. What do we have?
Welcome to Last Stream on the Left. I hope you are ready to make it interesting.
How you doing?
You know what? We're doing a special edition no calls. No calls special edition.
Are you there?
You know, every day, you know what I mean? They looked at the moon. JFK was getting a blowjob from Marilyn Monroe, right? And then also probably a boy. They're sitting there, boys doing the undercarriage.
not
Marilyn
mention
Monroe's doing
boys?
something. I don't mean to. I'm just saying
do
it's about
mean to.
history. It's about history.
It's not.
He looked up at the moon and he said, "We gotta go there." When it comes to these phone calls, I know for a fact it's a big, insurmountable mountain. It's difficult to get the tech working when we're bouncing back and forth.
Not
So you're
insurmountable,
equating us
though.
not getting phone calls to us having a difficult time going to the moon.
We gotta go there. That's what I say when we need the phone calls.
Now, this is more like when, right now we're in the phase where the guys are dying during the test runs. Remember when all those astronauts got burned up, like Apollo 10 or something like that?
Like 6 dogs.
Oh, many dogs, many dogs. Not good. I would have never said yes.
No.
And that was really technically the best and brightest Americans in the history of this country, and we murdered them. We killed them.
Wouldn't that be an
Which is kind of
incredible Airbud 6? Airbud, and it goes
space?
back, it's a prequel. It's Airbud is a young Russian dog that is trying to make food for, like, make money and food for its family.
His name would be Laika.
It's like-
That was the name of the dog that they sent into space.
Yes, and when you do, it's all about, it's a serious movie, making a dark reboot. Okay. Dark reboot of Airbud, set in Russia, like before we all got into like 1950s Russia. And it's him being like, I wish that I could sacrifice everything for my country. And then he goes up to the fucking moon and dies. That's like Tom Hanks voices the dog, or Tom Hanks in full dog costume.
Sort of like the way that Kevin Spacey became a cat.
I believe we
9
have
months.
someone on the phone here with last podcast on the left. What's your favorite dog?
My favorite dog is a snickerdoodle.
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 Excuse me, sir, is that some sort of code?
No, that's good. I love a good Snickerdoodle.
I'm just kidding. This is Cho. I'm sorry. I'm testing the phones. It looks like they're fucking fixed now. I don't know why they weren't working a second ago.
Rock
So here's
and
another
roll.
caller.
Awesome. That's Cho. That's our man over at
Yeah,
Adult
that's it.
Swim over
Yeah.
in Atlanta.
He's in Atlanta. He is forced to stay there way after hours. And that is why we got nominated for a Webby Awards and the other fucking idiots didn't.
They are technically nominated. All right, let's go to the phones.
Hey there, you're live with Last Stream on the Left. How you doing?
I think you haven't failed. I'm gonna,
Hey, man. How are
you're-
you guys
okay.
doing?
You know, man, there's been days and there's been days. I had a little bit of a nosebleed and the taxi
We're
ride
fine.
over here.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Oh, I'm pretty good, man. I just got a question for you guys.
Cool.
What happens if you eat too many mushrooms and then you decide, hey, I just shouldn't have done that? What do you do?
What you do is, there's 2 things you can't do, dude. Are you in the middle of this right now? Or are you asking for a friend, quote unquote?
No, I just did it, and then I was like,
Oh,
I
fuck.
shouldn't have done that.
Dude,
No,
put on
but-
some Beatles.
Sure.
Just stay in
put on
one
some
room.
Beatles?
Yeah, dude, stay in one room. You know what I mean? Like,
Become
literally
the
just...
couch.
One room?
Don't, because the hard parts are transitioning from outside to inside or inside to outside. So just stay in your house, get some coloring books, watch something pleasant.
Watch something pleasant. I would say listen to Flaming Lips, perhaps. There's a couple of great documentaries on the lips. that are
Polyphonic
fun.
spree.
Flamin' Lips can be a little, that can be a little heavy. Listen, check out Don Ellis. He's a jazz musician. I used to listen to him when I did mushrooms all the time in
And
college.
sometimes it
but
will
it's like
sound like-
super intense stuff, so it keeps
Yeah.
you really focused. Sometimes I saw the music purpley come out of the speakers.
And that's pretty sweet. And also sometimes people are like, kill your parents. Drive to your hometown and kill your parents. And then you have to like make sure you go,
like
no.
the jazz music from the movie Whiplash?
Yes, if you listen to, any jazz song tonight tells you to kill your parents, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah. And do not get in your
So
car under
don't
any
do it?
condition. Also, I can highly recommend the great documentary Tower. It's possibly the saddest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Watch Amelie.
Oh.
Nah, watch Holy Mountain.
Yeah. Jaguar tits.
Howard Stern's Private Parts is kind of fun.
WNBC.
WNBC. Planet Earth is also quite wonderful on hallucinogens.
Planet Earth 2, not as good.
Well, you heard that. You didn't
It's
see
not
it.
as good. I did
It's
see it.
very good.
I just walked over the
Go
plastic
fuck
bridge to
yourself.
get
They
in.
have an eagle fight and a horse fight.
I already
Watch-
saw the horse fight. That's old footage.
Watch Blue Planet and put P-Funk's maggot brain underneath it.
Oh, yeah.
But don't focus on the cover of P-Funk's Maggot Brain because it will trip you out, much like what Bray Wyatt did to Randy Orton at WrestleMania, the thing that Marcus did not come see at my apartment.
Well, I was having problems. I was going through things that day.
Well, dude, hail Satan, get out there, learn about yourself, journal it.
Hail yourself,
right.
buddy. Have a
Thank
good
you,
time.
man.
Be
Hail Satan.
responsible.
Good
Be
luck. You're on a drug. It'll be over in 4 hours.
You are your own
4
god, my
hours.
friend.
Yes, that's right.
Oh yeah, and just have
All right, man.
just
You guys have
roll
good
with
night.
it. Just roll with it.
Just have fun with it.
Have fun with it.
Yeah, like
this one, have fun with it.
Have fun with it.
I got kind of a fun question on the chat here.
What's a fun question on the chat? Who's asking it?
Ganonland asks if there's a mad scientist you would like to cover on last podcast.
I mean, you could say Joseph Mengele.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one that comes to mind first.
Yeah, I mean, because he was the naughtiest scientist.
I mean, really, if you want to talk mad science, I mean, the Nazis had all the most. I mean, they had Werner von Braun, who
but he got us to the moon.
He got us to the moon.
Literally, he was probably the boy that was blowing JFK with Marilyn Monroe, and he was just like, "No, I get to I lick your balls." And it's just like, we gotta go there.
Soda Popinski.
Don't give the contract to the Navy. Give it to the NASA.
Give it to the NASA buns. I tell you what, let me goggle the balls. Marilyn Monroe won't do it. Her mouse is too small. Her mouse is too small to give you some proper gurgle. Well, you got to go there.
Well, you're talking about Planet Earth too, and one of the things you were talking about Planet Earth earlier before the show, you were saying that they do a whole episode on cities.
Yeah.
And do a whole thing
urbanized animals.
Urbanized animals, and they do a whole thing on monkeys.
Like Babe Pig in the City.
Well, I've got a story. I found a little news story here that shows how a certain city is dealing with their monkey problem.
All right.
Let's see.
I wonder what that's going to be like.
Hakan Mayan, who's also
That's
known as
fucking
Goody, is allowed to monkey
No, that's
around
not.
work.
That's cute.
In fact, it's an essential
That's
part
an
of his
old-ass
job.
monkey.
The
Oh my God.
42-year-old is
It's a
employed
man,
by the
Henry.
railway authorities in northern India.
That's a man?
He's
Damn,
playing
that's a
around
good
with
ass
monkeys
monkey
every
man.
day
They should
to
have him in
scare
a new
away
King
real
Kong.
monkeys.
Yeah, they should actually.
There's a plague of them at Charbagh Station.
Is he
in
fucking
lockdown.
these monkeys?
At least there
I don't
was.
think
Well,
he's...
just listen. I'll tell you what's going on.
There used to be thousands of monkeys here, but most of them have run away.
Inappropriate
Said that I'd
face
been eaten
paint.
by the animals,
Well,
but instead I
different
scared
place.
them all away.
Goody perfected his monkey skills as a form of entertainment.
I don't
His ability
think so.
to scare away the real
How
thing
is
was
his
discovered
arms
by
as long
chance.
as his legs? I don't fully understand.
He's full
There
of
used to
filth
be many
everywhere.
monkeys here, and they'd cause all kinds of mischief. Sometimes they'd tear the seat covers in trains and snatch bananas from passengers. Akan's Act protects us from the monkey menace.
In a country where monkeys are often a menace, Goody's talents could prove lucrative.
There's something about this I find disturbing. Like deeply disturbing. Because it's like the worst
thing.
version of Batman.
Well, it's like when you see a monkey try to act like a person.
It'd be like if Batman was a man who showed up completely nude, body painted to look like a bat. And was just like, I am the embodiment of fear.
Well, the man, all he's doing, his whole job is to just scare monkeys away from train stations.
That makes sense, though. It's to save the monkeys from getting in front of the trains.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not about the
Getting
monkeys.
on the trains.
saves
None
the
of
monkeys.
None of them had a pro-monkey agenda.
Well, it
monkey
also
agenda.
keeps
I
the
love-
monkeys from stealing bananas from passengers.
But guess
Why
what?
don't you give them a briefcase and see if they can do office work?
That'd be like me walking past an NFL locker room with an ice cream cone full of naked butts. Of course you're gonna come get it.
Where are you going to get all the naked butts from?
I'm just saying you can't have a more attractive thing to a monkey than a banana. It's going like, oh, I hope no one takes it. And then all of a sudden you have to have a man dressed as a Cirque du Soleil clown version of a monkey walking around on all hands and feet.
So when in the ice cream cone now is a butt,
Butts
a
in
butt,
it.
and
Actually,
a butt,
that
and
is
a
just a
butt.
personal
Or
fantasy.
is it
Looks
one
like-
large butt?
Like disembodied butts.
I
like just
imagine
butt cheeks.
honestly a pile of
gonna
delicious
know, is it
looking butts
Cone?
in a cone, in a big waffle cone.
Waffle cone.
Are the holes included in it? Like, are there buttholes, or is it just the cheeks?
Is
Well, you
there
just
fudge
see
on
the
the bottom
cheeks,
of
but
the
I'm sure
waffle
if you went like,
Yeah, can you open it up and
yeah,
tickle?
that's what the fun part is.
Webby nominated.
Webby nominated.
Wow.
53% we were up, but that was the popular
Wow.
vote before.
Yes.
Webbies.
All right. Let's
I will use that spiral.
Tyler says Ben Kissel looks like someone is having his press secretary moment. What happened? What have I done wrong?
I like that you're being skewered.
I'm the
You better
only-
get used to this.
I know.
You need a thicker skin if you're going to be in politics.
I have the
'cause
thickest skin.
that's
I'm
just
literally-
because it's all the loose parts of it.
Yeah. Technically, it still works. Mentally strong. No, absolutely. 24th. Let's go protest. Close Rikers. Monday, the 24th of April.
What are you going to do with the guys inside of Rikers?
You send them out to the other boroughs and things like that. That's a whole nother policy point that I will be discussing.
But is that the
future
problem that they
and
had
able
with
to decide-
Guantanamo Bay is the fact that they
No.
just couldn't get rid of the guys inside of it? That's why they couldn't just close it?
No, they did slowly release the people inside of Guantanamo Bay in order for Barack Obama to then slowly de-escalate the war.
So they do the same thing in Rikers, but how much money is going to cost me with my city taxes?
$10 billion. That's the actual.
That's pretty steep.
Well, you're on board, so we're
Oh
we're
my
spending
God, do
$10
I have to
billion.
answer policy questions?
Never.
Are they going to ask me about this shit? I don't know about taxes.
They might. Right.
It's gonna be like assault on precinct 13. Just let him loose. Fuck Brooklyn. Where is it? Where is Rikers?
North. It's a modern day
north
Alcatraz.
East.
It's a disgusting place.
Modern day Alcatraz.
It really is.
But that's where Sean Connery went.
with Nicolas Cage, yes, for The Rock, which is a great movie. We'll be discussing that on Abe Lincoln's Top Hat with Marcus Parks.
That's right. And why don't we take a phone call?
Can we get a phone call?
Can we get a phone call?
You're good.
Hi.
You're on.
Hey, guys.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, buddy. Hey, you cleaning a gun right now?
Nah.
It sounds
So,
like you
yeah,
wish you
Hilton.
were, though. The way you kind of said that regretfully. You were like, nah. But sometimes I think about how satisfying it would be just to see the and the scope just get big and like time slow down as you watch your teachers explode.
Just had a caller on mushrooms. Is that what you want to be telling him?
I don't know.
All right. So I used to live in like Illinois in like Cook County, and like all these old guys, they actually met like John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, he was
like,
around.
They actually knew him.
What did they say about
Yeah,
him?
it was
Did they go to any stag parties
they
with
said
him?
he was. I don't know. Actually, they said he was a very like nice guy, and they're like shocked that it happened.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. He's a cool guy.
Well, I mean, they didn't have any red flags, any warning signs about, oh, I got to go home and, put bodies in the floorboards. I mean, watch Oprah. Nothing like that?
Like, you know what I gotta tell you guys? It's weird to say, probably weird to even say out loud, but, we're fun, we're close, Do you have any idea how easy, how not easy it is to wrestle a 16-year-old who's wrought with muscle to the ground and strangle him to death?
Well, now that John Wayne is gone, John Wayne Gacy has left. Fun guy.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Real nice guy.
Wow, fun
Very
guy.
Interesting opinions.
Yeah. Oh, he forgot his keys.
Oh, no.
All right.
Oh, well, better get these keys then, because I have a secret room in my basement that one of these keys are to. You know what I mean? Because we all got secret rooms underneath our rumpus rooms, right? Anyways, I'm feeling like I'm talking a lot.
Nice guy.
Really nice
Funny
guy. I think I'm going to donate to his campaign.
Well, hey, buddy.
I honestly want to know, do they feel guilty for not being like, yo, dude, they were just hanging out with one of the worst serial killers in American history. How horrible is their sense of who is good and who is bad?
Oh, they look dead in their eyes. Like they just look horrified.
Good.
I mean, I do feel like if we met a serial killer,
I feel like
I'd like to think that I would know that it's a serial killer. But maybe they trick everybody.
I mean, we never would have known Bundy was, but you might have looked into Chikatilo's eyes and figured there was something off there.
Especially when he's just like, I can't get it up. He's like screaming and at each other.
Yeah.
Are you still in Chicago?
Nah. I moved down to hellhole, Florida. So.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, where at in Florida?
Jacksonville.
Man, Jacksonville, it's a great place to die,
Have
man.
you gone to a jumbo shrimp game yet?
All right. Nah, not yet, man.
Okay.
Now, I do have to ask, though, actually, are you in the middle of committing suicide?
Are you literally about to... Are you...
Would have been on.
Do you have a rope around your neck, and are you just kind of like waiting for us to say the one thing that'll make you jump off the stool?
We don't want to say that thing, so don't tell us what it is, because...
Nah, dude. But I have a question for you guys.
Sure.
All right, so if each of you guys have to face John Wayne Gacy, Charles Manson, and Ted Bundy, you have to pick 2 other serial killers, where you're going to fight, and what weapon you're going to use. Only rule, no guns.
You're talking about SummerSlam.
This is SummerSlam, Survivor Series way back in the day.
I think that I personally could kill John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
Anyone can.
Yeah.
I could kill John Wayne Gacy. You get me, Richard Chase, great wild card.
Yeah, great wild
you
card.
You throw him in there because him's like, he's just like...
Richard Chase is the Brian Pillman of this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just move
It's
on.
another wrestler. Just keep going. Yeah.
He's dead too, actually.
Yeah, I'm going Chikatilo and Panzram.
Panzram!
Yeah.
But Panzram, and that's kind of cheating.
Well, what's your name, buddy?
That's not cheating at all, man. I mean, he's on the roster. You gonna tell me to pick
Dave.
a dream team and tell me to not pick the Undertaker? I mean, come on.
It's true. Dave, thank you very much. Hail Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't pull the trigger.
Hail Satan, my guys.
I'm going.
I'll think about it.
What's the name of the New York? Yeah, don't do it.
Don't
even think about it.
Don't even think about
Yeah,
it.
what are you thinking about?
Yeah.
No, because I'm the guy from last week. That was all hyped up and shit.
Good.
Oh, hell yeah,
dude.
dude. Well, I'm glad you did this now,
Well,
man. You fucking got through this call. You did it right. You did it strong. You said interesting things. You asked a good question that promoted discussion.
Yes.
And that's what these calls got to be. If you want us to bring further Webby-nominated content to the forefront, we're going to need solid interaction from fans.
Let's see. So I'm going to choose...
All right, Hell Satan, buddy.
Hell Satan, dude.
British
Thank you.
Bulldog. I like the old British Bulldog.
He's dead, too.
Yes, he is. Basically, they're all dead. If
lot
you
of
just
them.
say a random wrestler's name, odds are you'll be talking about a corpse.
Ken Shamrock.
Still alive.
Cool.
Yeah, not bad.
Paul Bearer is still my favorite because it's
he's
the one
dead.
that I can
Long
most
dead.
end up as.
Long dead.
Yes, he is dead.
Yeah.
And then I think I would go with maybe someone like a Papa Shango.
Yeah?
What's he up to?
For wrestling, like your Dream Team Wrestling?
Yeah. Oh no, now we have to talk about serial killers. That's right. I got on wrestling. I forgot.
So
I
you're
was supposed
saying-
to think
so
about
you're thinking like
Papa
what-
Shango and British Bulldog to deal with John Wayne Gacy.
Well, yeah, those are two huge men filled with steroids against
I
two.
started
Was
thinking
Papa
about
Shango and Yokozuna the same guy?
No, one was black and one was other type of black.
I believe Japanese.
No. But what was it? What else was Yokozuna? Yokozuna was like two guys, right?
No, Yokozuna was this
Well, it
one
was about
guy.
the weight of like 5 guys.
Yeah.
Well, he was a sumo wrestler, right? For
That
real?
was the character.
Yeah.
I
don't
remember
think
Lex
he ever-
Luthor, Lex Luger.
Luger.
And he had the metal plate. And
Yeah.
then the big thing was like, oh, we could pick him up. And then I also remember
He did
being
the rack.
immensely fat
Also
as a
dead.
kid. And that was the game that the other kids used to play with me. It was whether or not they could lift me up. And they all cheered the boy that could lift me up.
And how did that make you feel?
At least I was being paid attention to.
You were part of it.
Yeah, he was the weight. But you know what? And that's the thing. I watch a lot of weightlifting or America's or the World's Strongest Man, and we're not thinking about the boulder.
Yeah, we're not thinking about
But the
how
boulder
does,
is
that
also
boulder's
in the-
moment.
how does
that is
the inanimate
yeah.
object feel?
And you are that.
I've watched all 9 Toy Stories, and I can tell you that these shits feel things when
Yeah.
we leave them, and most of them are homosexual.
Oh, The Godfather was also Papa Shango. Thank you, Joe L.
That's
Thank
it.
you very
Yeah,
much. Right?
yeah.
Yes, The
I thought
Godfather.
Godfather was from print.
Well, that is very true as well. All right, so let's continue on here. I know we have some more videos.
Let's go for another video.
Hey, I love to watch a video.
Do we talk enough about the horrors of being a teen girl?
You know what?
this
Normally,
video
we're
was
not
so
allowed
weird.
to by the law.
Yeah, because
we shouldn't be
this
talking about
video is
being a
disgusting.
Well, thankfully,
I do not endorse. This is not endorsed by Ben. Oh, wait,
thankfully,
maybe this one.
commentator Hal Linden talks about it for us.
This is a different video than I thought it was.
The more you know.
Sunday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain, Barbara Streisand and James Caan star in Funny Lady.
Women are funny.
Yes, but I love Barbara.
Daughter enjoys being a super athlete.
I shouldn't be
She's been
watching
working at it steadily since she was 8, but now she's 14 and
Stop
she's
it. Get that
Why is
smile
he-
off your face.
because she hasn't begun menstruating. A new study has found that menstruation may be delayed
Why would
in
this be
girls
the guy
who
that
take part in
she-
strenuous athletic activities before puberty. So if your daughter is a little anxious because her friends are menstruating and she's not, assure her that there's no reason to worry. She'll probably start by the time she's 16. Meanwhile, tell her to keep right on with her super active sports life and enjoy herself.
I do like that though. I am a huge fan. I love the WNBA. I love women's soccer.
Can you imagine you showing up?
I mean, I don't know why
Bud
they
Lights
cast
deep.
that guy.
You've been just slugging Bud Lights all day. You walk up to a 14-year-old girl and be like, hey, let me ask you a question. You menstruating yet?
Well, I
don't
don't
worry,
think it
by
would be
16,
inappropriate.
that cock will be fine.
What is wrong with you? No, that is not an appropriate question. The
No, it's
acting
not
is all
a-
bad. But I did like the encouragement for women to maintain their athletic careers because, as we saw with Ronda Rousey,
This is not about that. This is not about saying women can be athletes.
They are, and in many ways, superior athletes, and they're making more money. U.S. women's soccer internationally makes more than the men's team, and they deserve to get paid more than the men's team because they win.
We're heading into like weird muddy waters here. I just think when it comes down to it, like you just don't ever speak to a 14-year-old
No, I
girl
know
unless
that.
it's your family.
No, I
You
understand.
just
that.
never approach
So
them.
you're not allowed to speak to a 14-year-old girl unless you are related to them.
Well, definitely not about how their body is changing.
Yeah, I agree
well,
with that.
Well,
I
that
have to
was
agree with
if you'll
Henry on
notice.
this.
If you'll notice, the advertisement was running during General Hospital. General Hospital is a daytime soap, so apparently this was a PSA that was aimed at people who are at home during the day watching
Why
General
I
Hospital.
just don't know why
would a
they
man
had the
even-
guy from fucking the original, like, Adventures of Zorro
Hal,
doing it to
Hal
children.
Linden. Could you look up Hal Linden real fast,
He
Travis?
looks like
Thank
a
you.
roller coaster. Like his mouth looks like the final conclusion of a roller coaster ride. Where you just have to go through it, and then it tingles. Like his weird mustache tingles your face, and you're like, "Is it done? Is it done?" I feel like a car going through a car wash.
Looks like a bicycle seat.
It is not good, and he should not have been cast in the role to discuss that issue that happens.
Sometimes
Good
a girl will
Lord.
menstruate, and sometimes you've got to make her menstruate. My name's Hal Linden.
Menstruate isn't even how you say the damn word.
Make her menstruate if she's not started yet. That's where you can make her become a woman.
Well, Travis, what did Hal Linden do? Like, what was his? Was he a sports
Oh,
commentator?
I remember seeing him forever.
Yeah, he's like an 80s guy. He was around.
Hal Linden is an American stage and screen actor, television director, and musician.
What did he direct? That video, probably. That's the only video that he directed. I think he needs to lose the credit.
The only instrument I ever played was the young girl.
Oh my goodness!
You just bend him over and just ding dong ding bada ding dong ding.
I want to blame this on you being tired, but
It wasn't me. He started it with the menstruation.
Oh, you were channeling him.
Yeah, I'm playing a character.
He was big on Barney Miller.
That's right.
Barney Miller. There we go.
Great show.
All
As a
right.
matter of fact, isn't Barney Miller that show where that dude who had I don't know enough about the topic I'm about to discuss to even utter the sentence. But the guy who came in and started talking about the NWO, the fat guy, and I think it was Barney Miller. Travis, can you Google Barney Miller NWO and the greatest speech of all time? It was this one right here. Play this.
Actually, you are correct on this. This is
Damn, you are right.
This is amazing. Play
You've
this
never
video.
been right before.
That's not true. I'm right sometimes. This is one of the best.
Not me. Why don't you say that before? What do we got here? Captain, this is William Klein. He was wrecking an office.
But I just wanted to meet them face to face. I wanted them to admit what they were doing.
Who is they? He was in the office of the Trilateral Commission.
Fuck.
Trilateral Commission.
What? Truth bombs.
Yeah, the Trilateral Commission. All right.
Don't
what
joke
is the
about it.
Trilateral Commission. It's an organization founded in 1973.
It's a part of the NWO.
To bring together business and political leaders from the United States, Europe, Japan, so they could work together for better economic and political cooperation between their nations.
And that's what they'd like us to believe.
Yeah!
But you see, what they're really up to is a scheme to plant their own loyal members in positions of power in this country.
Exactly.
To work to erase national boundaries and create an international community, and in time bring about a one world government with David Rockefeller calling the shots.
They're laughing.
I take it they're
The laugh track's hilarious.
Yeah, well, he broke a globe and some UNICEF artwork.
That is funny.
They're in on it too.
Okay, Mr. Klein, if you just...
I'm telling you, our whole way of life as we know it is in jeopardy.
I
Yeah!
appreciate that information.
But I have the documented evidence. It's all in there. Show him.
Well, he's got these magazines here.
Conspiracy Review? Suppressed Truth Roundup?
Yeah, those are great magazines.
The plan is exposed.
Yeah, well,
You're still not convinced, huh? Would you like to hear the names of just a few of the
Listen to
people who
this.
have been on the Trilateral Commission?
not particularly.
James Earl Carter. Heard of him?
Yep.
Look, Mr. Klein.
Henry Kissinger.
Yeah.
Boom.
You heard of him?
He started this, got us in this mess in the first place. Henry Kissinger was like,
Mr. Klein, this is
John Anderson, George Bush. Now, you remember at the convention, everybody thought it was going to be Ford for Veep. You know what happened? David Rockefeller just picked up a phone, put in a call. Hey, Ronnie, forget Jerry, it's George. Bye. So,
it's not funny.
no matter who won,
You were yelling at a laugh
they had
track.
their man in the White House.
Are you through?
Also, I have a 14-year-old daughter. If you would like to talk to her about menstruation, that would be absolutely
I
wonderful.
told her it's completely normal to not be menstruating yet. It's because of a very vigorous physical activity.
I couldn't- but that is one of my favorite clips of all time.
Yeah.
Hiding in plain sight.
Hiding
an
in plain
immense
sight.
amount of truth, and the laugh track just makes the whole thing even better.
It's just It's exactly what the Trilateral Commission is. What you find out, it's like, but in the end, like the NWO is really just the corporations attached to the men that are now attached to the various government agencies they're attached to, and also like that. He's completely right. We watch Hypernormalization, that documentary. It's all about Kissinger, and the reason why we're here is because of the whole idea of getting China and Russia and us and all on one page, on the same fucking page.
Trilateral Commission. Give me a call. I'm running for Brooklyn Borough President, and I think you'll like a lot of my globalist policies. I'm even thinking about talking to Queens.
Ooh, yeah. Queens is the most diverse city in the whole world.
I'm going to unify all 5 boroughs into one large borough and
NWO! The whole New York government! New York world government.
Well, once you're a part of it, you're going to love it.
That's true.
We got a question from the chat here from Blade Knight 44. What do you guys think about the man forcibly removed from the United Airlines?
I put a very strongly worded tweet out there, and we stand by it simply because we never used United anyway.
Yeah,
we will never fly United again.
Unfortunately, I had to go out of my way to not schedule a United flight today, which was a pain in the ass. But I did it.
Webby nominated last podcast on the left. Do not fly United unless you absolutely have to. And if you do absolutely have to, wear a football gear, wear shoulder pads and a helmet because they will drag you off.
The guy did it completely wrong. You go dead fish. You don't fight the cops. You just do completely dead weight. You have to make them lift you up out of there, and then you know what you do? Honestly, you piss your pants. Well, and that is not even a bit. You just piss and shit your pants when they lift you up, so it's a big old mess. They got to clean out the plane anyway. You ruin everybody's day. It's all about taking them all down. Collateral damage is the name of the game.
Well, they had to clear out the plane anyway because he bled all over the place.
Yeah, because they're fucking morons.
They're total morons. And these police, and there was also that thing, we'll talk about this on Abel Against Top Hat, this militarization of our cops is permeating every line of our defense and security officers.
Dead like a fish, spit on them, cover yourself in Vaseline. That'll be difficult for them to get their hands around.
Cover yourself in Vaseline.
And then you get to cover yourself in Vaseline. See how I just said it again with more confidence?
Cops are here to protect the citizens, not the corporations.
Right?
All right, but this guy,
But at the same time, though, we
CEO,
will take corporate donations.
corporate donations. We actually don't. We don't buy sponsorship. We don't buy ads either.
We're very independent, and I don't know why.
We're not too broke. This guy, Oscar Munez, the CEO of United Airlines, said they had to reaccommodate these customers.
Reaccommodate. That's what dictators do. They change they use funny words and attach different definitions to them. It's like a fake news. Oh, I'm getting just drunk enough.
Now I would say, it would have been nice if one of those people who were on the plane that didn't necessarily have a hard deadline. It seemed like this guy had a hard deadline, even though he did trade sex for pills. But that's okay.
You can't sully his character. That's a businessman. That's what businessmen do.
He's doing what he does. It would have been nice if another customer would have been able to, stand up and give up their seat. But they also should have offered them $1,300, which is the going rate for giving up their seat.
Lives their life. That they're like, oh yeah, I could go tomorrow. Oh yeah. The last thing I want to do is have sex with my wife.
That's it. And the 4 airline crew at United. Tape them to the plane.
They were culpable too. They should have fought the cops first.
They should have.
Everybody in that plane should have rose up and fought the cops.
Actually, my least favorite person in this video, and I don't even know his name, is the fat guy who kind of smirks when he's seeing the cops come and take the guy.
Honestly, though, I would have been that. I definitely would have been the.
I always stand. We have to stand
watching the cops come down, being like,
"Oh, here we go.
I'm about to see a scene," and I've been like, just starting to film. I'm like, can you believe this?
I'm surprised there was only one camera, maybe a couple of cameras.
I saw quite a few different angles of it. Yeah.
So many people got paid for it, and some people did not. They didn't sell it. They just kept it for family.
Yeah,
for their families.
The funny thing is, if you look at the person who had the first video that put it up there, all of his comments are, I'm blank from CNN, I'm blank from everything. That's how they find him. Anyway, that's a whole other story. So we stand with the individuals who were the civilians on the United flight and not with United.
Can we get a phone call?
Can we get a phone call?
Can we get a phone
Can
call?
we get a phone? Hi, you're live with last stream on the left.
The last stream on the left.
Here we go.
Marcus is somehow drunk off of sugar.
Holy shit, you guys. That last video really took a turn there, huh?
Powerful stuff.
You know what, man? We're all educated tonight, and that's why you need to go wherever it is you're going, and you need to yell about the NWO if you're a real citizen of America. You need to be a sovereign citizen.
Fuck yes.
It's not going to work out for you, but we
right.
do support you.
I'm from South Bend, Indiana. Number one, I want to say, Marcus, you're an inspiration with your the trouble issues you've had mentally.
Thanks, man.
You're a big inspiration for me.
All he had to do was be crazy.
All he had to be is literally be sick, mentally sick.
No, it's not how I had to do it.
Genetic brain that isn't functioning.
No, I am a functioning human being. I have overcome my mental shortcomings in order to become a functioning adult, a functioning human being.
Everyone else is born functioning, and no one calls them heroes.
I have a mediocre penis, and I'm fine.
Oh, you're telling me that somebody who's not born without legs and learns to be a football player is not a hero?
It just seems like you should do a job that's just sitting. Why do the thing that's extra difficult just for the sake of doing it?
How do they wear the cleats? I don't get it. But no,
Thank you very much for your encouragement, sir. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And hope you find
And then, Ben, my wife and I just went to Milwaukee to see My Favorite Murder live, and we loved it so much we're going back there this next fucking weekend. I wanted to know if you had any, like, spooky shit. You're from Wisconsin, you're a Wisconsin guy. Anything cool to do there, like, you know,
just get, honestly,
hardcore.
dude, it's Milwaukee. Get hammered, walk around. If it's like anything else, all the summer, all the weekends, there's always a festival. Have a great time and just talk to people. They're extremely nice, and you'll stumble upon some mayhem. There's no doubt
Honestly,
about that.
there's I believe it's
And
called
we
the
will be in
Moon.
Milwaukee. We're going to be in Milwaukee very soon ourselves.
Yeah, we're looking at a July date.
So we're horning in on that action. Also, there's actually pretty good. I believe it's called the Moonlight Diner. It's a Guy Fieri diner. It's like
Guy
one of the
Fieri.
diners, drive-ins, and dives places in Milwaukee. And if you guys really want to get big, it's pretty good.
Also, check out the Safe House. It's a super fun bar that has a bunch of hidden entrances and stuff like that. There's magicians.
And Jeffrey Dahmer used to go there. You should go to Space.
No,
that's Mad Planet.
Mad Planet, yes. Search it, and that's in your River West area. And try Lakefront Brewery if you haven't tried it yet. Best beers on Earth. And of course, Spotted Cow and all that.
Also, just try to make love to your wife.
Have fun.
Out by the river. Tell her it's romantic.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah.
Anything else?
And I will scream your name, Henry.
Hell yeah, dude. That you will love that. Hail Satan, buddy.
And yell at Sheriff Clark while you're out there as well, the Milwaukee sheriff. He's a total scumbag. Thank you. You hung up on us. That's great.
Well, we got a few minutes left. Let's round it all out with a trio of videos. This is what I like to call the Ben block. Because every week, we all kind of look for these videos and we find weird things here and there. We got our buddy Anno also looks for videos for us as well. And Ben will send videos out sometimes. We're not exactly sure why.
We don't know if it's comedy or not. It's a thing where it's like, I just don't know if it's technically a jokey thing or not.
Why'd you send this to us? And he's like, that is going to be great. So we're going to do 3 right now. Let's see the first one.
Oh, this is kind of fun.
My name is what? My name is
Eminem.
My name is
And the elephant there, he keeps on pushing over and then there's a
This is a video made by children.
That was very good, as you could see, and they're learning to stop, motion there.
Stop motion. Highly entertaining.
Yeah,
very entertaining.
Yep.
Now this is
What did you look up to even get to that video?
Windy Picnic. No, that's for this video. For that one, I usually, what I do is, I just close my eyes and I hit a bunch of numbers and letters, and they provide you with such great content.
Yeah, I think that one had about 120 views on it.
Yeah, it's like the Dadaists.
Yes. That's what we say about Ben, is that he is a Dadaist.
This is gorgeous.
It's a bag.
It is a bag
on a bicycle.
On a bicycle.
It's a bag on a bike. It's just a bag on a bike.
There's literally nothing to it.
There's some people speaking in Russian in the background.
I think it's Russian.
I think.
And let's round it all out with a beautiful video of a fun ride for a family.
Is this comedy to you? It's literally nothing.
This is technically funny.
It's an ice cream truck with Teddy Bear's Picnic playing in the background.
It's not even. It is a still picture with Teddy Bear's Picnic being put on top of it.
It's just Teddy Bear's Picnic.
It's not even like live recording of a truck playing the song.
It's just
Webby nominated.
Webby nominated. You can't get this content anywhere else, and you don't want to.
The bag on the bicycle was beautiful. It was poetic, and they were.
You were just so broken. You're turning into an 85-year-old man. Was like, sometimes it's nice to be out.
It is nice to be out.
Just like when I wake up and I can go out.
Oh my!
Do we want to end on a phone call?
Yeah, let's end on a phone call.
Joe, can we get a phone call?
Do we still have to do this? Yes, and then he does it back to us. I see.
Hi, you're live with Last Stream on the Left. How are you? Hello.
Hello. The last crucial minutes of the show.
Literally, you have 60 seconds, and then we're done with the show.
Yo, I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
So, first of all, what's up, Dog Meat and Too Real?
What's up?
What's up? Suck Nick, love him life.
They call me the truth sometimes. I saw that once.
Dungeons and Dragons campaign. If you guys had to create a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, what would you call it? And what serial killer would be the final boss?
Let's
Quest
just play
of the Lost
No,
Boner.
I don't want to do this. I'm not doing this. Let's just go back to the video of that truck.
I'm saying Rivengale's Quest. Mm-hmm. And I played for a year. I played a Christian Minotaur Paladin.
All right, can we do another call?
I'll do Drimflar's Journey, in which I would be a pagan centaur. Pegasus.
Centaur is actually a very difficult class to play. Hey, welcome to the Last Stream on the Left. You've made a phone call and we've answered it.
Oh my God, hello.
What's up, guys? You're on the air. What's going on?
Are you there with your family?
Are you at a picnic? You
gotta shut off the stream. You gotta shut off the stream.
Radio has been around for almost 100 years.
We gotta end this strong.
You're
a closer.
You have 5 minutes.
We need a closer.
4 minutes.
Turn down the stream.
My roommate Mike Epps says everyone wants Henry to chug his beer and get more drunk.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello. You're on the air.
You're on the air. You're eating up megabytes.
Turn down the stream.
This is a Webby
You're not going to
nominated
hear
show.
this until it's like 5 minutes behind. This is like parallel universes trying to interact right now. Oh my God. Okay, you're off the air.
Cut this one. Next one.
Next call.
New phone call. Joe, new phone call.
Let's do it.
Joe, we need a new phone call.
Yes.
Hey, Hail Satan. I got a question about the trifecta, serial killer trifecta.
Okay, serial killer trifecta? What do you mean, like
So
concussions?
if you're torturing animals, you clearly got like something wrong with your humanity and you love violence.
Sure.
If you're starting fires because you love the loss of control, you're probably already pee-peeing your pants, right? And pee-peeing your bed.
Yeah,
like
possibly.
keep that one out of the trifecta.
Are you talking about the McDonald triad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
Shouldn't there be like a sexual dysfunction level to it?
All of those things are at their core sexual problems.
You know what I call the McDonald's
I
triad?
guess you're right about the fire one as well.
I mean,
the fire one is a sexual release.
A fire is a lot of times about sex. Well, no, a lot of the arsonists, will watch fires and sometimes
jerk off at them.
Well, sometimes they'll just come.
Sometimes they'll just come.
Very rarely
And that's
does that
actually
happen.
the thing about our lives that I wish it's like, I love to make people laugh.
Yeah.
I like to educate people.
Does it make you come?
No. What I'm saying is that serial killers get such a deeper sense of satisfaction because
They do.
just the action of doing their thing makes them cum their pants, and I don't have that.
No, I don't have that either.
Thank God.
I don't think any of us have that.
Well, I get that from watching Pretty Face. Hail Gene, see you guys later.
Hell yeah,
Hell
dude.
yourself,
Sundays
buddy.
11:30 on Adult Swim.
All right, let's do another call.
Joe, could we get a phone call?
Do we have to do this every time?
I think we do.
Yeah, and then he does that. Okay.
Hi, you're here with Last Stream on the Left. How you doing?
Great. How are you guys?
Oh,
Pretty
doing
good.
fucking great.
I'm feeling wet.
What's going on with you? What do you need?
So I will be at the Dallas live show. Fuck yeah, I can't wait to see you guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. My entire family will also be there.
His entire family will be there, which is the first time they've ever been around to support you.
Technically, he around them.
Fireball shots on me because I'm a trash can who loves fireballs. So
Hell yeah.
how about your whole family fireball shots?
Mom? That's very sweet. Well, we cannot wait to see you.
But I am trying to get an alien tattoo. I've been trying to for months now, but I need someone to design it. And who else better to ask than you three guys who know so much about friggin' aliens? So I need like 3 adjectives, one from each of you guys, that I'm going to incorporate into my tattoo.
Honestly, it depends on what kind of tattoo you want, because Whitley Strieber type of alien, where it's almost sensual alien. That
so your
is
adjective sensual, then, Henry.
Sensual? Mixed with like an alien trying to make love to a woman.
You only get 1 adjective.
Yeah, one adjective. Technically, yeah, that is, we do have to follow the rules of the random caller. I'm going to say toes.
You're just saying
That's
shit.
not an adjective, that's a noun.
Oh my God!
You want to run for Brooklyn Borough President? You've got
another difference between a noun and
I understand
an
the difference. I just wanted to say toes. Okay,
No, it
let's
has
say
to be an
inquisitive.
Sensual, inquisitive. All right, Marcus?
I'm going to say gloppy.
Gloppy?
Gloppy.
That is, well, if you stick to gloppy, you're going to have a memorable tattoo.
It's gloppy, inquisitive, and the final?
Sensual.
Sensual.
So a sensual, gloppy, inquisitive.
No, the word is sensual.
Sensual.
Okay, so those are the 3 words.
You tell that to the
this is gonna
tattoo.
be-
You make sure you get good and pilled up before you go to that tattoo parlor and be like, gloppy, sensual, alien.
I want to thank Toad,
All
who
right.
says, I love your choice of... Thank you very much for calling.
Hail
I wanna
Satan,
thank
girl.
Toad on Twitter, I love your choice
Hail
of Vince.
Satan.
They're oddly soothing, ignore the haters. Liv says, I support Ben Kissel's sense of humor. And Joe Farrell says, I'd like to formally request an all Ben Kissel chosen video stream one Tuesday.
All right, well,
You can totally do all of the minimal work it takes to run the show.
Guys, I found the tattoo that she's gonna get with all those adjectives.
Do it. Sensual.
Sensual.
Gloppy.
Inquisitive. Webby nominated.
Webby nominated. So
Webby
this is what you got to do right now. We're about to leave you for real. What you got to do is go and take your fucking slimy digits. Webby. What is the address? What is the URL?
Oh,
for
it
this?
doesn't even matter.
It's webbyawards.com. Yeah. Or just go to our Twitter page. We
deserve the ring.
I don't know how to do
we
it.
can do something
I
like that.
want the ring.
Yeah.
I need your money for Brooklyn Borough presidency as well, so feel free to donate.
But no, you're going to be one of his constituents.
I guess I'll be a constituent.
Who wouldn't want to be?
Anybody.
Everyone wants me.
Hail Satan,
Everyone
everyone.
wants to be. I want them. I want you.
You know what? You know what?
You.
I just
stand
made
up
this
for you.
up. The love you take is equal to the love you make.
I've heard that before.
No, I just made that up. So.
Hail Geen.
Hail yourselves.
Megosalations.
Hail me. If you would.